Do you have it on now?
Yep.
Okay. Are you ready?
Oh, you're going to.
That's my paper. I gotta ask questions.
Oh, that's yours. Okay. All right.
Okay, say your name.
Okay.
What's your name?
Jack
Name?
My name is Jack R. Reynolds.
Ronald.
Reynolds.
Jack Ronald Reynolds.
Yeah.
So Irish.
Okay. So how long did you serve?
28 years.
28 years. Where were you stationed when you were there?
First place I was in the National Guard, and we got called to duty when the war started. I ended up at Camp Roberts in heavy weapons training. I was at Bragg for a while, but not for very long. And after that, we went to join the 7th Infantry Division, and we went to the Pacific. And I had 3 campaigns there. One was Kwajalein, Leyte, and Okinawa. After the war was over, we went into Korea to repatriate the Japs out of Korea. We kicked them back to the home, their homeland. And I was there 18 months. I came back to the States, and I got married at the time. Then I started back to Korea to rejoin my whole organization, So they short stopped me at Schofield Barracks there in Hawaii. I was there for 1 year. So after that, I came back to the States and I joined the Air Force. I had a lot of friends in Abilene, my hometown.
Yeah.
I joined the Air Force and I was stationed at Kelly Air Force Base for about 4 months. And then they kind of a staging thing anyway.
Yeah.
And then the Berlin Airlift started, so we went to England.
What part of England?
Burtonwood, up in the Midlands between Liverpool and Manchester. Marvelous country, marvelous people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this the kind of stuff you're after?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're doing great.
Well, we're in England now. We were there 3.5 years. That's where Terry was born.
She was born in England?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so she had a choice of being an American citizen or a British subject. But anyway, after 3.5 years, we came back. We went to Hutchinson, Kansas, to Aircraft Control and Warning Squadron. And I was there 5 years. And then from there, I went to Frobisher Bay to another Aircraft Control and Warning Squadron. And I was there for 1 year, just up in the Arctic Circle, up with the polar bears, and the Eskimos. Anyway, I came back, and I went from there to Chanute Air Force Base. And I was there for about 18 months. And from there, I went to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. I'm making these changes because I'm getting promoted all the time. And I have to fill those slots, slots for me.
Okay.
So I was at Wright-Patterson for 1 year. And I went from there to Andrews Air Force Base. And we had the 24th Discom Group and the 24th Tom Squadron, which is the base for the Pentagon.
Wow.
I was going back and forth. I was in personnel administration at the time. I was going back and forth. And from there, they came in. I was at 24th, and one of the guys from communications came in and says, "Hey, Chief, you're on the teletype. What's the subject?" He said, "Reassignment." I said, "Oh my God, I'm happy here, But anyway, it was to the 5th Mobile Comm Group in Robbins Air Force Base, Georgia. And I tried to get out of the assignment, but they said, "Shut up and pack up." That's my own thing, but that's about what it amounted to. But anyway, I told Colonel Sumney, I don't want to go to Georgia. All I heard about Georgia is mosquitoes, blacks, swamps, alligators, whatever, But anyway, so I went, and I was here 1 year a month before I stopped one night when I was walking around, and I used to walk around the base at night. We lived on the base. And I said, and to think that I tried to get out of this assignment, you know, 'cause I really did
Yeah.
enjoy it. So that brings me up to the year 1967. They told me that I was going to Vietnam for a year, so I went to Vietnam, went to Da Nang in Vietnam, and I was there for a year. And after my year was up, I came right back to the same organization at Robbins again, same everything, you know. So, and then I retired from Robbins.
Yeah.
Great life, enjoyed it very much.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Uh,
Wow. Did your family come with you the whole time?
yeah,
The whole family?
from after. Let's see. Yeah, about that. When I first got in the Air Force and went to Berlin, you couldn't take your family or your car. But 6 months later, they finally agreed to let the families come over.
Mm-hmm.
So they joined me all the time except the Vietnam tour, of course.
Wow. Okay. Well, what was the highest position that you held?
The what?
The highest position.
I'm a chief master sergeant.
Wow.
I'll show you my slides if you want to see them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh. Let's see.
Oh, you have your uniforms in there.
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Can we see them?
Here's my field jacket. Tell something about it.
Wow.
There you go. And of course, a chief master sergeant, first sergeant.
Wow.
Wow.
So,
It says Reynolds.
Yeah.
I got a dress blouse here, but my ribbons are
Ooh.
my combat entry badge is not on there. No, that's in that case up here. Yes. Anyway,
What are all these stripes? What do these things mean?
put it what I mean.
What do they mean?
Oh, I feel yeah. If in the military, any military organization, if you see a guy in a uniform like that and he has ribbons, you can pretty well.
What does this one mean?
And I can't see what it is. Where
This bar. Or metal.
Accommodation. What is it? Oh, yes. Is that a red one?
Mm-hmm.
Good conduct medal. A good conduct medal with clusters.
Oh, really?
You
Yeah, you
behave
gotta-
yourself, huh?
You get a new. You used to get them once every 4 years, but they got to where they give them to you every year. So they went to clusters and knots to go in your ribbon. You know.
Oh, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
Yeah.
So you would behave yourself.
Uh huh.
What
I see.
happened if you didn't behave?
He went to the guardhouse. See, now this is a bronze star. That's a bronze star. It's got a star on it, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I got the first bronze star, so this is my ribbon I wore. But then I got a second bronze star, so you got a cluster,
Oh.
a star on the front. So that then when you meet somebody, you know that you've been decorated. But here now you got the Philippine medals, you know, your Philippine and occupation and Philippine presidential citation. I get it in a minute. And it pretty well tells you. It tells
Wow.
another military man about what you did, you know, and where you were.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Any questions?
And that was your tie?
Huh.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, that's very cool. I love that it says your name.
Yeah, I know.
You know, your great grandchildren are going to see this. They are. They are.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to hear stories about Craig when he was little too. How he was born and what kind of troublemaker he was.
Hey, Craig.
Yep.
All right.
You can tell me about all of them. I'll use it against all of them.
All my children mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well.
I didn't know Terry was born in England.
Yeah, very born in England. And Craig and Donna were born in Kansas at
Oh, is that why he went to that university?
It's the 730th anniversary. I think,
He went to Kansas, right?
yeah, I think what they were doing there, Molly. Do you remember a movie called The Paper Chase? Do you ever see that? It was a serial type thing. It had 12 segments to it. Well, this guy, I don't remember his name. He's an attorney who taught the course, actually in the movie, and and he got to be so popular now, and people wanted to go to his school, to learn law. That's what he did. He was a law instructor. So Craig always wanted to go there. I don't know whether he went there for that purpose or not. I think so.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah, because he went to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
Look at all those books. Got all those on law over there.
Okay.
All those are war books, huh? Go ahead.
I love that picture.
Well, that's just fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh grade. 17 goes the Seahawk, Captain Blood, the King's Minion, all that kind of thing. Actually, the romance novels that they were, and he wrote so well that once you started reading a book, you didn't want to put it down. That kind of thing. What's the next question?
Okay. So tell me about the medals that you got. You got 2 Purple Hearts.
Yeah, I got 2 Purple Hearts. Would you like to see my citation? Let me show you a citation or two.
Yeah.
If you want.
Are you going to bring it in here?
The things you see, all the medals that you see, the medals and the awards, service awards that you see on the guy's chest, he will have a backup document to it. I'll show you one.
I'm plugged in. I can't go.
Okay, we'll pause it.
Let's see what we'll start with. What's that?
Certificate of Retirement.
That's a certificate of retirement. Okay. I don't think there's anything in there except the certificate of retirement. Okay. What's that?
This is the Bronze Star.
Bronze
Medal.
Star. That's the Bronze Star. And with Bronze Star, it tells what you did to get it.
Wow.
What does it say? Will you read it?
Says, distinguished himself by meritorious service while serving with friendly foreign forces engaged in military operations against an opposing armed force in Southeast Asia from the 29th of December 1966 to the 10th of November 1966.
Wow.
Sergeant
And there's a
Reynolds.
certificate.
Yeah.
Sergeant Reynolds. Let's see. Can I see that?
Sure. Let's see what this one is. Oops. That one didn't get framed yet. That's the
Commendation ribbon.
the commendation ribbon. Is that the ribbon? Yeah, okay. They have a commendation medal. I don't know. I'll stuck this stuff in there. Okay, now where are we here? I got something. Are we stuck together? We're stuck together. How about that? How about that, sports fan? Okay, now, which one's that?
This is
Commendation.
commendation medal.
Now, this is citation to it for it. See, I'm sorry.
What was that one for?
Commendation, that's for working hard. They commend you on the work that you did.
Oh. Do a lot of people get this, or is this rare?
Well,
Come on, it's okay. We won't think you're arrogant. Tell us.
well, if you work hard and behave yourself, you get a commendation medal. And this is which one is that?
Meritorious Service Medal.
Meritorious Service. No. Now this medal they had just approved that just about the month I retired, it came out.
Oh.
I didn't even know it was out yet. I knew it was coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So anyway, and now the award in my desk drawer in there, I have a folder with the awards. In other words, you got decorations and awards. So with awards, you don't get stickers. But they publish orders awarding you that particular award.
Wow.
So you were in Kansas when Craig was born? So you were in Kansas when Craig was born?
Yeah.
Did the Army provide like hospitals and all for that, or did you just do a regular hospital?
No, we were on an Air Force. We were on a naval station.
Oh.
Yeah, this aircraft was on a warning squadron. Was in the corner of a naval station. It had been closed down, after the war. So they built a site out there, and then later on the Navy came back in again. That was nice.
Was he a good baby?
Had he was a real good baby. He had colic.
Oh. Were you proud to have a son?
Huh?
Were you proud to have a son?
Oh yeah.
How many hours a day did you get to spend with them?
No, it's over. Okay, now what? How many hours a day did you spend with them? That's a good question. Yeah, I was telling Molly last evening, the evening before that after the war, the military settled down to a normal, average state of business. Like you go to work at. I had a 7 o'clock formation for years, and I went home at 4 o'clock. If I could have, but in the job I had at Robbins Air Force Base, I had 850 people, and most of the time, at one time, I had over 1,100.
Wow.
But they formed another squadron, another group, and they took a lot of these people out. So I finally settled down to a lowly number of 850 people, 867 people. So there were communications people. They behaved themselves. Most only comm squadrons or comm groups are made up of pretty intelligent people.
You mean Vietnamese? Do you mean the Vietnamese? Is that who you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about I'm talking about Robbins right now, or almost anywhere really. Now Vietnam, well, that was something else. I never got any rest there. It was a.
So you were in the Vietnam War also?
Yeah, I was in Maine in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Your game's starting shortly.
Oh, okay, Craig. Thank you.
Say hi.
Hi. I had a Vietnam to me was an atrocity. When we got ready to go to Vietnam, we flew over there. We flew there and landed at Saigon. So we were in this cantonment area for casuals, That's what I was at the time. And they put us in these barracks. The barracks were absolutely deplorable. The restrooms were deplorable. So I went up to the order room, got hold of the first sergeant. He was a senior master. And I said, "Have you seen your barracks lately, Sergeant?" And he says, "Yeah, I see them every day." I said, "Do you not know that they're in deplorable condition?" He says, "Well," he says, "it's hard for me to keep them up." I said, "You got 500 people in here. Why not gather up some of them and have them work?" Anyway, that's just me. So the next morning at 4 o'clock, they woke us up to take us to Da Nang, the last up C-132. So we got up. We didn't even know it. We didn't even know we were going. Nobody told us.
Really?
So we got out to the landing ship. I said, "Wait a minute, where's the coffee? How about some breakfast here?" Well, so you'll eat in flight. Come to find out they didn't have any put flight rations on the airplane. But anyway, as we flew, this aircraft had folding seats, folded back, and in the middle there was a couple of aluminum equipment boxes, and there were ice cold when you sat on them. So anyway, I started pulling one of those little seats down, because we were just getting on. And the crew chief came over, he was a tech sergeant, he said, "Chief, you can't do that." He said, the captain wants these things kept up, you know. I said, well, what are we going to do? Stand up for 700 miles, you know? He said, no, so you're going to sit on these these equipment boxes. I said, no, the equipment boxes are ice cold.
Wow.
So anyway, I told the guys, go ahead and tear these things down. So anyway, this guy runs out and he gets a gun, Lieutenant Colonel Ray, R-A-Y. So Colonel Ray comes on board, and I almost know what was going on. I told him, you got fold down seats. After there was nothing but cushion, canvas, you know, which they were more comfortable than these things.
Yeah.
He said, didn't the crew chief tell you that I didn't want him down? He said, yes, he did. But he gave no good reason for it.
Mm-hmm.
I said, do we have a problem here? Well, the inspector, the division inspector general was Colonel Malloy, who had served with before at Robbins Air Force Base. So anyway, I said, if we've got a problem, let's call Colonel Malloy and get this thing straightened out, because I have no intentions at all of sitting on an ice cold box, you know.
And you're hungry.
But anyway, and I asked him that. I said, by the way, are we supposed to have some breakfast?
Right.
There's about 30 of them, you know. So anyway, he left. Didn't say a word, just left. So I thought he was going to report me. I told the guy, okay, get those seats down and sit down. We were airborne and gone maybe an hour or so. And it started getting daybreak. And all of a sudden, we got some hostile fire from below, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And those two of those boxes just erupted. Well, bullets came right through them through
The ones that they wanted you to sit
yeah,
on?
yeah. So anyway,
Oh my god.
so we get to Da Nang, and we disembarked from the aircraft, and in the middle of the runway, it's raining. This was rainy season, and you see vehicles going, and there's aircraft landing off the back of it. And I finally stopped an MP, and I said, they just dropped us off here in the middle of the runway. I said, isn't there supposed to be somebody here to take us somewhere, you know? So the guy said, I'll go get somebody. Well, 30 minutes passed, nobody's still, you know, no bus, no truck, no nothing. So a truck did come by, and I stopped the guy, and I said, look, we need to get as many people in the truck as we can to get them up to the building area. Mm-hmm. So we finally got them up there, but everybody was wet. They could easily catch cold, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, we went to the NCO barracks, and the NCO barracks held 50 people on both sides, 100 people exactly. So I went in there and went to the office, and I said, who's the barracks chief? And the guy says, the order of this, says, well, that's Sergeant White. Chief Master Sergeant White. And I said, I need a place to sleep. Because I'm cold, I'm wet, and I'm mad, I have anything to eat. And he said, well, Sergeant White down at the NCO club. So he said, besides those sergeants, he says, you're going to have to bill it with your organization somewhere, wherever you get assigned to, but we don't have any vacancies.
We better make some.
Anyway, I said, well, we'll see. So I went over to the bulletin board. I was going to wait for White, you know. I went to the bulletin board, and here they got master sergeants and tech sergeants and everybody else. You know, the senior master sergeant barracks, you know. And I told the sergeant, how come you got these NCOs in a senior master, chief master barracks, you know? And he said, well, said Sergeant White, they're in his organization, so he showed him some favoritism. You know, anyway, I noticed also they had the base regulation on billeting. It says the senior chief master sergeant on the base will be the barracks NCO, you know, the barracks chief, in other words. So when White got back, he was indifferent as heck. I said, I ain't got any room for you, Sergeant. So you're going to have to go to your organization. I said, no, not hardly. I said, you got Texas said they're not supposed to be here. Well, I said I had to put them somewhere. Anyway, I said, by the way, what's your date of grade? And he says, 62. So I said, well, I said, are you the senior chief master on his bike? He said, yeah. I said, well, you're not anymore. He said, right? Now it was 60.
Yeah.
Again, 60 ago. I tell you what, I don't want any hard feelings. I got to spend a year in this damn place. But I've already got started off in a real bad way. If I don't have coffee in the morning, I get headache. I got a headache. And you're telling me that I've got to go back out in that damn rain and find a place for me to sleep. I said, that's not going to happen. Not going to happen at all. So anyway, I told him, I said, by the way, I said, I'll be relieving you as very soon. And but he got a nice room there. I said, I'll give you a week to vacate the room. But before you do that, I want you to get all these people out of here, unless they put the grade structure in that regulation there. But anyway, so I got assigned to the 366 Fighter Wing, which is great. And I went down to my barracks. I had 12 barracks, and they were sitting right out in the open, you know. Then they had some bomb shelters, but they'd been built there for about 4 or 5 years earlier. The wood was weak or rotting. If somebody would throw a bucket of water from top of it, it would leak through it, you know.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
Anyway, I told him Colonel Martin was my boss, and I told him, look, there are no decent bomb structures down in the cantonment area. So I said, I'm going to have your approval to take some people to do it. The guy works the ship, maintaining maintenance, maintaining the aircraft. But I said, and he gets 8 hours sleep. I said, that's the next 8 hours. And I said, I want at least 6 of that. So I said, okay, you got it. So anyway, I got the guys together and the man was calling. I told him, this is for your neck, you know.
Yeah.
And, we saved some lives. Anyway, I went over to the Lifesaver. Lifesaver is supposed to be an office. I had a captain and a secretary in it, and they're supposed to furnish you life-saving items, material and so on. So I told the guy, I'd already figured all this out. That I needed 25 bundles of 1 inch plywood, exterior type, you know. And when I read that off to him the first, he said, wait a minute. He said, we haven't got the first stick of plywood in this place. I said, well, I'm going to need about 600 pounds of nails, the 16 pennies. He said, Sergeant, we ain't got enough nails today.
Oh my
Well,
God.
what are you doing in this office? What you know? Oh, yeah, they find things for us to do, you know. Anyway, so, I went down to the supply. Our beds were not very good, and I had seen beds up in the infield, my infield floor, you know, what they call Hollywood beds, nice mattresses like that, you know, with those old steel cots behind me and all that. So I got a hold, went down to the supply depot and got a hold of Sergeant Fitzgerald, who was running the place. I said, I hear you got some mattresses down here. And he said, yeah, Sergeant, we got some, but I don't know where they are. The supply depot at the name, you could almost fit the city of Atlanta in it. My God, to get from one end to the other, you had to get in a vehicle and drive. It would take you 20 minutes to get to where you're going.
Wow.
And it was well, they did have some inflated tents that you could put this house in, a nice big tent to put high cost equipment, electric equipment in there. But when I found the mattresses after about 3 days of looking, they were in a wooden box. They were 5 to a box. 5 to a box. It's about all been rained on, but the mattresses had been packed in plastic. So we dug them out. In order for me to get my 250 mattresses for my troops, I had a detail down there. We were breaking these stuff the stuff open and get them, you know. I finally got all the mattresses I need. And we take them back up take them up, put them on the beds, and I got them back, got new beds too, got new beds for at the same time. And charged what paper is all these beds on? Who owns the bed? You know, they said they're not on anybody. And I've got to have a flat bed, 22-foot flat bed. Came back over and he